God created each and every one of us with a purpose in mind, and He expects us to live out that purpose.
Wasn't all bad. I learned about purpose and how to operate in powers that I had, but I ain't even know it. But just stay focused.
Hey, I'm Robin. I'm the host of Lovin Life On Purpose podcast. Each week, I'll be bringing to you everything it is that we can talk about relating to purpose. Purpose in prosperity for your life, your career, every area of your life. There are times that people just say, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I here? What's my purpose? Those questions are now going to be answered through this podcast. And not just the typical, what's your purpose? Take a checklist, go down and say, hey, these are the things I like, these are the things I'm good at, that needs to be my purpose. It's so much more than that. God created each and every one of us with a purpose in mind, and He expects us to live out that purpose. When we hit that fog and we feel like I don't have any direction, it's because we really lack purpose. And this podcast, the goal is to help everyone come into his or her purpose. A little bit about me. I am the proud mother of 4 young adult children and one wonderfully and adorable grandson. He's just amazing. So as a mom, as a grandmother now, and as a CEO of an organization in the most amazing field in the entire world of cybersecurity, I have met a lot of people. I've experienced a lot of situations where people are really feeling lost. They feel that they are stagnant. They feel that they have nowhere to go, and they just don't know what to do. But it really all depends upon understanding who you are and understanding how purpose can define that track for you. Whether it be your career, whether it be in your family, whether it be your spiritual purpose, or really understanding why you were created and getting rid of that lack of enthusiasm, that lack of purpose, that feeling of going around and around in the same circle and never making progress. So those things we're going to tackle. As we begin to have series about family, about the purpose, helping children and young adults understand their purpose. We're going to talk about purpose in your career, purpose in your finances, right? And I'm not a financial expert. I've blown tons of money. However, there is a way to understand the purpose for which you are granted certain streams of income. So I'm excited about sharing that, and I want to let you guys know that each week we may have either a Q&A session, we may have a panel discussion, we may have special guests who have experienced that same feeling that some of you are having. Maybe you're feeling lost, maybe you're feeling unsure of what your purpose is, why you're here, and some of these people have experienced that. And they're going to come on and they're going to share their story, how they went from not knowing at all what they were supposed to do January 1st, and by mid-May, they're launching a multi-million-dollar business. And not just saying it in the sense of, oh, this is a multi-million-dollar business, but being able to see it. So when you are beginning to operate in your purpose, you can't help but to be successful. Success being defined by different people, different ways, is going to resonate with each and every one of you as you discover your purpose. So there's a process to discovering purpose. And oftentimes we may read a book, a snippet of something, and say, yes, if you're operating in your purpose, you're happy. If you're operating in your purpose, you know you're operating in your purpose because you're happy, you're making money. But God has given us a formula for operating in our purpose and being successful, having prosperity that goes beyond just financial prosperity, that goes beyond just wealth building, but in every area of your life being able to prosper because you know who you are, you know where you're going, and you know how you're going to help other people get there as well. So as we take this journey together through purpose, I want you to become prepared to ask questions. I want you to comment below. I want you to share what your experience is in understanding your purpose, what you want to get from me as I host this show and host this podcast, what you want to understand about purpose. Each week we'll have a set of themes, and throughout those sessions, you're going to have follow-on sessions. So I want to keep in touch. I want you to feel comfortable asking questions. I want you to share this information with anybody who listen or anybody who you know could use the help. So thank you everyone for listening to episode 1 of Lovin Life on Purpose.
Driven by my purpose, wondering what choice is.